Welcome everybody, it's Ramachandra from CIVIL-MECH-MATHS Concepts channel, and as a part of my lectures series for RRB NTPC aspirants, today I am releasing trigonometry 2, and in the trigonometry 1 I have given some inputs on the trigonometric identities, and I extended that inputs to the second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant, and derived certain important principles and important values how to find out the trigonometric identities, 6 numbers of trigonometric identities in other quadrants in addition to the first quadrant. And this lecture is useful for all the competitive examinations, let it be bank or bank PO, bank clerk, RRB NTPC or any other SSC examination including SSC JE also. Best of luck to everybody. Please view, review and comment on my lectures, and if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I will be regularly releasing these lectures for your convenience. Thanks a lot. Welcome everybody. It's Ramachandra from CIVIL-MECH-MATHS Concepts channel. Regarding RRB NTPC Mathematics lectures, I have started my first lecture with trigonometry, and in the first lecture I have taken about the first quadrant in the circle, and I have defined the trigonometrical identities in the first quadrant. There are 4 quadrants in a circle. First quadrant will be from 0 to 90 degrees, and second quadrant will be from 90 degrees to 180 degrees, and third quadrant will be from 180 degrees to 270 degree, and fourth quadrant will be from 270 degrees to 360 degrees. Now, first quadrant we have defined that all positive, all values of the trigonometrical identities are positive. In the second quadrant, sine will be positive, sine positive. In the third quadrant, tan positive. In the fourth quadrant, it is cos positive. Now, let us try to take one value like 30 degrees. It will be in the first quadrant because it is less than 90 degrees. 120 degrees because it is between 90 and 180, it is in the second quadrant. 210 degrees, it will be between 180 and 270, it will be in the third quadrant. 300 degree, it will be between 270 degree and 360 degrees, it will be in the fourth quadrant. Now, for the same 30 degrees in the first quadrant, let us define all the values. What is sin 30? Sin 30 is equal to 1 by 2. 30 degrees right angle triangle will be like this. Please see this. This is 30 degrees and this is opposite side. This is hypotenuse. This is adjacent side. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Opposite side, let us say it is 1, adjacent side is root 3 and hypotenuse is equal to 2. That means 30 degrees triangle will be like this. Please remember this triangle. This is 30 degrees, this is 2, this is root 3 and it is 1. Sin 30 is opposite side by hypotenuse, that is 1 by 2. Cos 30 is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is root 3 by 2. Tan 30 is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is 1 by root 3. Then cosecant 30, reciprocal of sin 30, that is 2. Secant 30, that is reciprocal of cos 30, that is 2 by root 3. Cot 30, that is equal to reciprocal of tan 30, that is 3, root 3. Now, can you guess the values of next in the series 120 degree? For 120 degree, it is in the second quadrant, sine is positive, sine 120 degree is equal to, sine is positive, sine 120 is positive, now how to find? Let us draw the circle, a bigger circle like this, because we are only dealing with the angles. This is going to represent the angle (120 degrees). And another also, this is for the second quadrant. For first quadrant, when we take, just see, try to understand the concept. The first one is, this is 30. Draw a perpendicular. Draw a perpendicular. For 30 degrees, opposite side is, this is 1. Adjacent side is root 3. This is radius is 2. Please try to understand. This is nothing but radius. This is O. OA is nothing but radius. This is A dash. OA and OA dash is nothing but radius. This is B. AB is equal to 1. OB is equal to root 3. OA is equal to 2. Now, similarly, (120 degrees), it is not going to make any right angle triangle. Now let us draw the right angle triangle like this here. When this angle is 120, OA, B, OB is equal to, here we have taken OA, let's not confuse ourselves, otherwise you people get confused. These are all only notations. You need not worry about the symbols. Let us say this is O A dash and OA. OA is the radius of the circle. B is the projection on the radius. This is 120 degrees. This is equal to theta. And there is no hypotenuse, there is no opposite side, and when you connect A to A dash, A dash and AB, here B. The rectangle triangle is not here. Please try to understand. This is not the right angle triangle. This is the only right angle triangle. OAB is the right angle triangle. Like this, in the first quadrant OAB on the right hand side, in the second quadrant the OAB is in this left hand side. Now, for a theta of 120 degrees, this theta will be, this is 120 means this theta will be, what is this theta? 180 minus 120, that is 60. Because total on a straight line, the total angle is 180. Please try to understand. Out of that 120 is taken out. Then the balance angle is 60. If this is 120. Okay. Now, we have to find out sin 120. Sin 120 can we write this way? Sin 120 degrees is equal to sin 90 plus 30 degrees. When this is 60, this angle is 30. That means this angle is 90. 90 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to 120 degrees. Sin 90 plus 30. Can we write that way? Please think over. Sin 90 plus 30 is equal to sin 120. Then what will be the value of sin 120? Tell me. Sin 120 is equal to sin 90 plus 30. Whenever angle changes from 90 and above, from first quadrant to second quadrant, there is a rule. There is a rule called sin 90 plus theta. Theta is again less than 90 degrees is equal to cos theta. Please remember this. Sin 90 plus theta is equal to cos theta. Now sin 120 is sin 90 plus 30. Then it will be cos 30. What is the cos 30 value? It's nothing but root 3 by 2. This is the value of sin 120. It will have a positive because in second quadrant sin is positive. Now we will go for cos 120. What happens to cos 120? Cos 120 is cos 90 plus theta. Sorry, not theta, it is 30. Theta is 30. This is nothing but minus sin 30. There is a rule called cos 90 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta. This is another rule. Please remember this. From this diagram only, everything from this diagram. Let us see how these two have come. Sin 90 plus 30 is this angle, that is 120 we are talking about. And when you draw here, this is positive x-axis, this is positive y-axis, this is negative y-axis, this is negative x-axis. Sin 120 is sin 90 plus 30. Sin 90 plus 30, now you just see sin means opposite side. What is the opposite side? A and some, let us say it is some P. AP by this is opposite, and PO is adjacent side for 30. Now sin 90 plus 30 is cos 30. Cos 30 means adjacent side of this 30, that is AP, divided by this is root 3. Adjacent side is root 3, opposite side is 1, this is 2, root 3 by 2. Similarly, cos 90 plus 30 is minus sin theta. You just see, cos 90, cos means cos 90 plus 30 is minus sin 30. How? Sin 30 is opposite side by hypotenuse, that is 1 by 2. That attracts a negative value. These two formulae you have to by heart. Sin 90 plus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Why this minus sign here? Because cos is negative in the second quadrant. Because cos is negative in second quadrant. Here it is, why it is plus sign? Because sign positive in second quadrant. Now, what happens to tan? Tan 120. tan 120 is sin 120 divided by cos 120. What is sin 120? Root 3 by 2 divided by cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. That is equal to minus root 3 by 2 into 2 by 1. That is equal to minus root 3. Minus root 3 is nothing but for 30 degrees. It is cot 30 is root 3. That is minus cot 30. This is equal to minus cot 30. That means in the second quadrant, once we have found this, other can be derived very easily. In second quadrant, what are the values? If theta is less than 90 degrees, then in the second quadrant, sin 90 plus theta. Here theta is this one. Ninety plus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta, and tan 90 plus theta is equal to minus cot theta. These things, please try to understand them. For different values, I will give a homework. Find sin 135, cos 135, tan 135, secant 135, cosecant 135 and cot 135. All 135 is in second quadrant. Okay. Now let us talk about the third quadrant. After the end of this lecture, we will sum up everything and we will do one question from RRB NTPC. Now, let us see. This is what it is. First quadrant we have already dealt. All are positive. Why I am repeating? So that you will remember. Second quadrant we have done it. Sign positive. All silver teacups. All silver tea cups. All are positive. S is positive, sin is positive in second, tan is positive in the third, C, cos is positive in the fourth. Third, tan positive. Fourth, cos positive, cos positive. All are positive in first quadrant. Sin is positive in second, tan is positive in third, cos is positive in fourth. Because ultimately sin, tan, cos, these are the values fundamental. The other values can be derived from these three. Even tan can be derived from sin and cos. all silver teacups. Now, in third quadrant, what is the rule? Tan is equal to positive. What is third quadrant? Third quadrant can be 180 plus theta, where theta is less than 90 degrees. 180 plus theta is third quadrant. It is in the third quadrant. I am not talking the border of third and fourth quadrant. I am talking about third quadrant. Now, let us say, if you take theta as 30 degrees, then in third quadrant we have to find out sine 180 plus 30. That is equal to sine 210. Agreed? Sine 180 plus 30 is minus sine 30. Because another rule is there, please remember this, sine 180 plus theta is equal to minus sine theta, because sine is negative in the third quadrant. Please remember this. This is first one. Second, cos 180 plus 30. Cos 180 plus 30 is how much? Cos 210. This will be minus cos 30. You see, it's not reversing its value, only is getting negative. That's all. That means we can write cos 180 plus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Why it is minus? Because in the third quadrant cos is negative. Then what about other? Tan 180 plus 30, tan 210, that is equal to, tan is positive in third quadrant, that is tan 30. Because it is the ratio of sin theta and cos theta, minus by minus is nothing but positive. Hence we can conclude tan 180 plus theta is equal to plus tan theta. Value is not changing and sign is also not changing in the third quadrant for tan. And the values of sin 30, cos 30 except for the sign minus and plus, the sin 30, cos 30 values you are knowing. This is nothing but I will write for your convenience. Sin 30 is minus 1 by 2, minus cos 30 is minus root 3 by 2, and tan 30 is root 3, 1 by root 3. You just see, tan 30 is tan 30, tan 30, tan 30, sin 30, tan 30, 1 by root 3. Okay. Now, let us go for fourth quadrant. What is the rule? Let us draw the circle here. First quadrant all positive, second quadrant sign positive, third quadrant tan positive, fourth quadrant cos positive. Now, where it will be? The fourth quadrant will be 270 plus theta. where theta is less than 90 degrees. I am not talking about the boundaries. Now, what is sin theta? Sin 270 plus theta is equal to sin 300. If theta is, sin 270 plus 30, that is equal to sin 300. What will be of sin 270 plus theta? Sin is negative and 270 is 180 plus 90. Sin 270 plus theta is nothing but sin 180 plus 90 plus 30. 90 plus 30 you keep it aside. 180 plus something. Sin 180 plus something. You just see here. Sin 180 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta. That means this will be minus sin 90 plus 30. Can we write like this? Minus sin 90 plus 30 will become sin 90 plus theta. What is sin 90 plus theta is cos theta. That means it can be minus sign will be like this only. This can be written as cos 30. That is minus cos 30. Sin 270 plus theta is minus cos 30. It is 90 plus theta only with a minus sign. That means sin 270 plus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Make a note of it. Why minus sign has come? Why this has come? 90 plus theta. 270 is nothing but 180 plus theta. 180 plus 90 plus theta. 90 plus theta is taken as theta dash. Then that will be minus sin 90 plus 30. This is so. Now, let us calculate. Next is cos 300. Cos 300 will be cos 270 plus 30. Cos 270 is nothing but 180 plus 90 plus 30. Cos 180 plus something. Cos 180 plus something is minus cos theta. That is minus cos 90 plus 30. When you go to the previous one, cos 90 plus theta. Cos 90 plus theta is minus sin theta. Already there is a minus sign. Minus of minus sin 30. That is equal to plus sin 30. You just see. Cos 270 plus theta is equal to plus sin 30. That means cos 270 plus theta is equal to sin theta. Because cos is positive in the fourth quadrant, hence this value is positive. Since cos is positive in fourth quadrant. Now next comes the value of tan. Tan 270 plus 30 is equal to tan 300. This is nothing but tan 180 plus 90 plus 30. tan 180 plus some theta. Tan 180 plus some theta is equal to plus tan theta. Plus tan 90 plus some theta. Tan 90 plus 30 is what? Tan 90 plus theta. Tan 90 plus theta is nothing but, here we have written tan 90 plus theta is minus cot theta. Then this will be minus cot 30. Because tan is negative in fourth quadrant. Tan negative in fourth quadrant. Please remember these rules. All silver teacups. Then tan 300 will be minus cot 30. That means tan 270 plus theta is equal to minus cot theta. This is the rule. Now, can we try to summarize whatever we have learnt for different quadrants? Summarize. First quadrant, theta is less than 90 degrees. Let us take this way. That means acute angle. First quadrant. I am taking not a boundary like theta is less than or equal to all this. I don't want to, what you call, burden you with lot of stuff. I want to simplify the things. If tan theta is less than 90 degrees in first quadrant, sin theta will be sin theta only, cos theta will be cos theta only, tan theta 1 is equal to tan theta. In the second quadrant, sin 90 plus theta is in the second quadrant is equal to, sin is positive, all silver teacups, cos theta. Cos 90 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Tan 90 plus theta is equal to minus cot theta. In the third quadrant, sin 180 plus theta is equal to all silver teacups except tan, all are negative. Sin 180 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Cos 180 plus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Tan 180 plus theta is equal to plus tan theta. Now, last is fourth quadrant. Sin 270 plus theta is equal to all silver teacups except cos, all are negative. Sin 270 plus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Cos 270 plus theta is equal to sin theta, because cos is positive. Tan 270 plus theta is equal to minus cot theta. These are the most important relations which you have to remember. If not remember, you should be able to apply in the given question in the examination. These are derived as per the procedure I told you. Now I will give you some homework questions. One question is, find all trigonometric identity values for theta as below. All trigonometric identities means sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta and cot theta. All the 6 values. You please find out. For theta being A, theta is equal to (45 degrees). B, theta is equal to 135 degrees. C, theta is equal to 225 degrees. Theta is equal to 225 degrees. D, theta is equal to 315 degrees. Then another same continue. E, theta is equal to 60 degrees. B, theta is equal to 150 degrees. C, theta is equal to 240 degrees. D, theta is equal to 330 degrees. Please try to practice finding the values of all 6 trigonometrical identity values for different angles. Now, once you complete these in trigonometry, we will go for in the next class. What is sin A plus A? That is equal to sin 2A, or sin theta plus theta, that is equal to sin 2 theta. You just see, I am just giving an introduction to you. If theta is equal to 30 degrees, sin theta is equal to sin 30 is equal to sin theta, that is equal to 1 by 2. Sin 2 theta is equal to sin 2 into 30, that is equal to sin 60, that is equal to root 3 by 2. That means sin 2 theta changes. The value of sin 2 theta will be different from sin theta. Then what is that relation? What is that relation? So that we can find the sin 2 theta value, cos 2 theta value, tan 2 theta value, and then we will go for sin 3 theta value, cos 3 theta value, tan 3 theta value in the next class. That means we will be going for the little bit complex. Next class will be dealing with addition of thetas. Next class sin 2 theta, cos 2 theta, tan 2 theta. Already sin theta, cos theta, tan theta we know how to define. Then how to define sin 2 theta, how to define cos 2 theta, then how to define tan 2 theta. From these values we will go for cosecant 2 theta, secant 2 theta and cot 2 theta. We find the relation between sin theta, cos theta, tan theta and sin 2 theta, cos 2 theta and tan 2 theta. There are one or two questions given on this type of values in RRB NTPC. We'll solve those questions also. How to solve in seconds. We try to solve those questions also in seconds. Please see. We'll take up one question now. Okay. Sin theta minus cos theta is equal to root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. And then it is asked to find theta. Theta is equal to how much? The numerator in this type of questions, what we have to do? We have to compare the numerator and denominator separately, with the left hand side and right hand side separately. This can be written as sin theta plus cos theta by sin theta minus cos theta, which can be written as root 3. Instead of minus 1 we will write plus, because it is sin theta plus cos theta in the numerator plus minus 1. Please see how simple it is. This will be sin theta, we call it as root 3 minus minus 1. That means we have written in the form a plus b divided by a minus b is equal to c plus d divided by c minus d. Please see. A I am equating with c, b I am comparing with d, a I am comparing with c. In numerator and denominator I am comparing a with c and b with d. And I am protecting the negative sign and positive sign. Similarly, when you compare, what happens? When you compare like this, a with c and b with d implies, you just see, remember this, nobody will tell in the classes, a by b is equal to c by d. Please remember this. Here what is a by b? Sin theta by cos theta. This is a. This is b. Sin theta by cos theta is equal to, what is C? C is root 3. What is D? D is minus 1. Implies tan theta is equal to minus root 3. From our previous discussion, tan theta where it is negative? Tan theta is negative in all silver tea cups. Tan theta value, theta is not changing. Theta is not converting to cot theta. That means second quadrant is not possible. In first quadrant all are positive. Tan is also positive. In the second quadrant tan is negative but tan is converted to cot. It is not the case here. Now, third quadrant all silver tea cups. Tan is positive. That means value is not even in the third quadrant. The value is in the fourth quadrant because it is negative and the value of tan is retained. That means tan theta is equal to minus root 3. This implies theta is equal to 270 plus the angle will be, what is root 3? The main root 3 value tan. For what value tan is root 3? Tan is root 3 for tan is root 3 for tan is root 3 for what value? This is equal to 270 plus 30. Tan is root 3 for, this is equal to minus root 3. Where we have forgot. This you see. For 30 value, tan 300 is equal to minus root 3. That is in the fourth quadrant. Did you get it? All tan values, all theta values, I have given the homework. Theta for 45 you make, theta for 130 I will add if theta is equal to another A, B, C, D. Again this is A. Now another theta is, say theta is equal to 30 degrees also you do. Theta is equal to 120 degrees. See, theta is equal to 210 degrees. Theta is equal to 300 degrees. You calculate. Then tan 300 is equal to, tan 300 is equal to minus root 3. In the first quadrant, tan will be tan, sin will be sin, cos will be sin. In the second quadrant, sin is converted to cos, cos is converted to sin, tan is converted to cot. And the values except for sin, the values will be negative for all. In the third quadrant, tan will be tan, sin will be sin, cos will be cos. But all silver tea except tan, everything is negative. Here tan is negative, it is in the fourth quadrant only, tan is negative. Then theta is equal to 300 degrees. This 300 degrees, you should be able to get the value of tan as minus root 3 tan 300. It's a very simple question. And if you go on multiplying, cross multiplying, doing all these things, please remember this formula. A by B is equal to C by D, and you will get tan theta value. From tan theta is minus root 3, theta is equal to 270 plus 30 minus 300. This is how we have to get the value, and the answers are 240, 45, 90. From the answers also you will be able to easily get it. First answer is 240. 240 means 180 plus 60. That means cot 60. Because in the third quadrant 180 means tan 60. Sorry, it will be tan 60. And all silver teacups in the third quadrant tan is positive. Alternatives are given as A is 240, B is 45, C as 300, and D as 90. From this also, if you have any confusion, you can do it very easily, because this is in third quadrant. 240 is in the third quadrant. Tan is positive. But what we have got is tan is minus root 3, negative. Hence this is not correct. And in 45 degree, it is in the first quadrant. Tan is positive, whereas our answer is minus root 3. Hence this is also wrong. This is elimination method. Let us go for 90. 90 means tan 90 is equal to sin 90 divided by cos 90. Sin 90 is 1, cos 90 is equal to 0. 1 by 0 is infinity. Minus root 3 is not infinity. Hence tan 90 degrees is eliminated. Answer is 300 degrees. If you don't remember tan 300 value also, you can find out from this. But you should be able to know, that is, what is the first quadrant, what is the second quadrant, and in first quadrant, second quadrant, and third quadrant, and in the boundary conditions like this, tan 90, tan 0, for example tan 0. Sin 0 by cos 0, that is equal to 0 by 1, that is equal to 0. These are boundary conditions. Now you just see. From elimination method also, we got theta is equal to 300. But you should be able to know this rule. If you don't know this rule, you cannot understand how we derived at the tan theta value and how it can be done. And you will be wasting your time just by cross multiplications, in which you will be wasting lot of time, and in quantitative this type of competitive examinations, even time in seconds is valuable. This is the trick you should know. What is the trick ultimately? What is the trick? A plus B divided by A minus B is equal to C plus D divided by C minus D implies, what is that implying? A by B is equal to C by D. Please remember this trick. Otherwise you will be go on doing the cross multiplications and you will be ending in losing lot of time in the examination. This is the major part. It's not about what is the tan 300 value. This is what is the trick which you have to apply and find out tan theta. Then from there, tan theta value, once it is known, from there you can find out the theta value by elimination method, or any method, whatever method which is convenient and easy for you, follow that. Now, as I told you, in the next class we will be moving towards 2 theta and 3 theta values, which are very, very important. We know the initial values of sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. Then we have to know for sin 2 theta, cos 2 theta and tan 2 theta. Then we will go for sin 3 theta, cos 3 theta and tan 3 theta. And 4 theta we can multiply as 2 into 2 theta. And once you know 2 theta and 3 theta, we can make 4 theta is equal to 2 into 2 theta. 5 theta is equal to 2 theta plus 3 theta. So that we need not go in detail for the higher thetas. Sin theta is known means, sin 2 theta is known means, sin 3 theta will be sin theta plus 2 theta. This can be sin A plus B. Sin A plus B. A and B are angles. If A is theta, B is theta, then it will be sin 2 theta. If A is theta, B is 2 theta, then it will be sin 3 theta, and it goes on. So that we will confine ourselves to sin theta, sin 2 theta and sin 3 theta if required. Then after that we need not do repeat the same process again and again. For practice you can do. And as I told you, you should compulsorily do this homework which I have given you. This homework please do for getting insight meaning of theta for different theta values, how sin, cos, tan and tan values change, and other derived values of trigonometrical identities also do change. Best of luck to everybody. It's Ramachandra. I think you might have enjoyed my class, and definitely it might have given some inputs to you how to solve the trigonometric problems in RRB NTPC with ease. Please see my other video also, Mathematics 1 for RRB NTPC, which I have released in the same channel, that is CIVIL-MECH-MATHS concepts. My endeavor will be to help you all, to make you understand the concepts in the competitive examinations regarding engineering subjects and also mathematics subject. And for SSC JEL, CGL, SSC, CHSL, RRB, NTPC or any other bank competitions, you can use my lectures, the above lectures. You can get benefited from these and apply them and try to get the maximum score. And I will be releasing, if possible, I will stall my sin theta, sin 2 theta and sin 3 theta for a day or more, and if possible I will try to prepare MCQs in mathematics in these basic trigonometry identities. I feel I will complete 2 theta, 3 theta also, then I will give the MCQs. The MCQs will give further insight to you how different types of questions will come in the examination and how to face them. MCQs will be my third lecture. Best of luck to everybody. It's Ramchandra again from CIVIL-MECH-MATHS Concepts. Kindly view, review and comment for further improvement, and also please subscribe to my channel so that you will get the regular updates, and I will be taking regular classes, and I will be giving regular lectures, and I will be publishing videos on this topic because time is very less. Time is a constraint for us. Let's move forward with